pageantry and celebration will likely dominate Pope Francis's historic visit to the United States this month. But victims of clergy sex abuse will be watching with a mix of faith and doubt.
When I met Pope Benedict, I was promised a 20-minute private conversation with the man, and it turned into a prayer meeting in a chapel, which I was very let down by.
Bernie McDade is an abuse victim who met with the previous pope in 2008. He says he was left cold by the churches and the pope's response to the abuse he suffered.
We had hope that day that they would perhaps do something.
Victims and activists want Pope Francis to directly address the issue when he visits Philadelphia. They see it as an opportunity to announce reforms that may prevent future abuse.
There is a limit to what apologies and ceremonial meetings with victims can do.
They also want the Pope to punish bishops found covering up abuse cases and globalize a U.S. rule that requires bishops to report abuse to law enforcement.
Pope Francis has talked about zero tolerance being the rule of the Catholic Church when he knows full well that the canon law that applies to priest abusers allows bishops to retain priests if they think they are no longer a danger to children. It leaves everything up to the bishop's discretion.
Francesco Cesario leads a panel advising U.S. bishops on how to handle priest abuse cases. He contends the church has successfully taken a leadership role in addressing sexual abuse, something he hopes Francis will highlight during his trip.
One could say that one of the safest places for children right now is within the Catholic Church because of the seriousness with which the Church has responded to this crisis.
But Count McDade among the skeptics that the papal visit will bring changes on this issue.
The Catholic Church would like you to believe that this is solved and they're moving on, when in fact it's not at all. And this Pope, I don't think, will address this problem, hasn't addressed this problem correctly, maybe window dressed it a little bit.
He says he carries a lifetime burden that will continue long after Pope Francis has returned to the Vatican. Walter Ratliff, The Associated Press.